Welcome to the channel, folks. Clunkers and Classics. In our last few videos, we got her painted, and I'll leave that razor blade on there, and got all the windows tinted. Turned out pretty good. Just posted the tinted video there this morning. Thanks for all the great comments. Yeah, it turned out pretty good. A few little screw ups, not a professional job by no means, but good enough. And yeah, somebody commented I haven't subbed out any work on this car at all. You know, it sat in the field rotting away since 1991, over 30 years. Well, sat over here rotting for about 5 or 6. And then the rest of the time was in a farmer's field, just sitting there rotting away. So I fixed it all. You have to watch all, if you're new, watch all the videos from the start there. It was just a mess. And its name is Born Again, because it's being born again. Or it's already born again. I've already taken it on a few drives. Fixing to take it on a real drive on the Hot Rod Power Tour. I think it's going to be about 2,500 miles. But yeah, I haven't subbed out any work except for getting the tires balanced. I mounted the tires myself, got a tire machine, but that was it. You know, a lot of people were commenting, oh, sub it out, have them do the computer, have them do this, and have a shop do that. And no, I haven't subbed out anything. So yeah, I even done the tint myself. I've done tint before many times, but I don't like doing it because if you watch last video, you get those little lines and stuff in it. And anyway, we got through it. Oh yeah, and same with the AC. Some will get a, you know, vintage air and all that stuff. No. So anyway, not exactly sure what we're going to get done in this video. It'll be on the thumb whenever I make it in a few days. I'd like to get the skid plate done. I need to contact my friend, see if he's free this weekend. We'll go over there and make one. He's got all the metal. Okay, so I'm just messing around a little bit. The AC, last video, both these, I guess this is the low pressure and the high pressure. They're both different. Somebody says, oh, they shouldn't be in a line. Well, they are. It's the same thing as on my truck right there. Look on my truck. It's the same line, except this is curved more. I had to bend it. But that's the way it is. You know, it's supposed to be, you know, somebody said, oh, it's supposed to be on another line. Well, that's the way it is. Okay, so I bought the 2 valves, or so I thought. I knew it wasn't. But this is all AutoZone said they had. Stick that one back in there. Okay. So it says high and low, but it's not. It's just the high one. Now this one here is like a tire valve. So you just use the little tire valve tool, even though they give you one in the kit. And you unscrew it. So I just put the new one in there. Okay. In last video I couldn't figure out this one because it's not one of them valves. Okay. But I watched a video and figured it out. So here's a line from the other, from another truck. I got a couple of these trucks around. So I'm trying to loosen it by these two. They're 16 millimeter. And I couldn't get them broke loose. Well, the video said this, which only's got 2 little flat ends on it, and the rest is round. It takes a special socket or use vice grips. So you take vice grips like that, and it comes out. Okay? It's called a ball valve or something in there. So what I done, get that back in there so I don't lose it. This is the one from the car, and okay, so I used the one off of this one on here. I just now put it on there. I asked him at AutoZone when I was there, because I knew this one was different. And the only thing he pointed to on the, it's on the little rotisserie friggin' thing for AC stuff, had that on there. And had one that looked like that, but it was from R12 to R134 conversion is what the package said. So that's what I'm thinking. It had this, and then it screwed into the R12, which, take off the top, it may fit that, but I don't know. I'm not going to take another trip into town, waste gas and time just to see. And other than that, he didn't know how to look it up, or he was busy on the phone and typical shit. So anyway, I put that one in there, and we'll see if it leaks. I hate to waste another can of Freon, but okay. Got my vacuum deal here, and this just hooks on the one port. But I got my gauges, and then I got my adapters that hook on. Yeah, don't worry about that noise. That's ST card writing area speed slow, whatever the hell that means. Doesn't affect nothing. So this is your middle one that hooks on the Freon, but it also is supposed to hook on a vacuum. Well, obviously, it doesn't screw in there or nothing. So can't hook the vacuum to the gauges and see. So I'm just gonna hook this up. We'll vacuum it out, and vacuum out for about 30 minutes, let my compressor get nice and hot and almost blow, and then we'll put some Freon in it and see, I guess. Okay, so we got that going. That's what I'm fixing to do. The other thing I just got in is this brake bleeder deal, because if you've been following along, had a hell of a time trying to bleed these brakes. Trying everything, even in the comments there, trying different ways, and nothing was working. Bleed and bleed and bleed and nothing. So I got this, and you hook the air hose to the end, then all you do is open that valve and it sucks it out. Well, hopefully they got something in there. Okay, we'll have to figure it out. And we'll just keep doing this. It's better than this other crap that I got that keeps breaking. All the brake bleeder stuff. I just bought a new one of these. You sit there, this hurts your wrist when you do it 10,000 times. So when I had it in this box, it was like that or something, and some fluid got in here, and sure enough, it doesn't work anymore. And here's my old ones. I think this one, see, it sticks. That's no good. You see another old one here. That's so rusty and no good. Just all junk, cheap junk. So we're gonna try this. If I didn't mention it, yeah, it was like 15 bucks off eBay. So I think that's gonna work. Just keep bleeding the hell out of it, bought some more fluid. So I'm gonna be doing that in the AC, and then I may pull it up on these ramps here and do a little template for how I want the skid plate to be. I'll probably do that just to get the measurements in case I can't get a hold of my friend or he's busy or something. Go around someplace else and try to scrounge up some real thick metal. So yeah, I'll be doing that. Probably not today. It's going to be dark here in about an hour, but I got to take the dogs for a walk. How you guys doing? How you doing, Nikki? You doing okay? Doing okay, girl? Good girl. You're such a good girl. Ready to go for a walk? Okay. Well, you got to wait a little while longer, okay? Then we'll go for a walk. And Puppy too? Puppy wants to go for a walk, don't you? Okay. Y'all hang on. Okay, guys, so let me get all that done, and I'll probably be back tomorrow there and give you some updates. That's what's going on right now. We're rolling along. It's going to be about a while longer. The paint's pretty dry. I just don't want to take a chance. But we'll let it dry for a while longer before I start the flame job. Oh, we'll go over that. I was checking my paint supplies. Like I told you, I got some red. I got some red from the Corvette base coat. This orange from the 72 Nova. It has about that much in it. There was a thick film on there. I opened it up there the other day, busted it open with a paint stick, and there's some orange in there. Can mix it around. Don't need much orange. Mostly we need is yellow. A little bit of orange, a little bit of red. So I think we got enough there. We're going to use that. And then I didn't realize I had this much left. I got a full quart, and this is the full thing Nissan 2K that I like to use. That's what's the Nomad's painted with. But there's the yellow off my 74 GTO. It's not as bright as I want. I think, what code is it? Code 51. It's called bright yellow, but we can go look at it here for a second. There's a real bright yellow, like a Corvette yellow. I'm not sure what it's called. This is probably dirty and everything. But anyway, tell me what y'all think about this. This yellow here, I don't know, it's yellow. Yeah, this is, I painted yellow. This is the factory color on this car. It's yellow. So I kind of painted it factory. Okay, yeah, so the whole front here, probably going to be up to about here, yellow, and then, or you know, maybe up, probably no more than halfway. Then we'll go into the flames, yellow and red on the edges. So anyway, I think I got everything to do it. Don't have to go buy any more paint. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow with some more updates. Okay guys, if any of you noticed, a guy named John Wood sent me this. I just kind of wiped it down. I think it's been on there a year. A year ago he sent me, I guess, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. I don't know if he's still watching, but thanks John, because I found the envelope or whatever with the other 3 in there, and I put them on there. I figured it'd look a little bit better than those big bumper stickers I had on there. Put one there, one here, and one here. Now he's not selling these or anything. I don't assume, but he just made them for me specifically. So what I got, these are a little bit smaller than the ones I had on there. If you want to support the channel, selling these for $5 through PayPal, clunkersandclassics@gmail.com. If you want to support the channel, you can buy a bumper sticker. So I just put one on there. I wanted to get one that said, "See the USA in your Chevrolet." You know, the old school mottos they used to have for Chevrolet. And a guy actually had some, but they were so in bad shape. And then I read the comments, and they were saying it's just awful. It even looked awful in the picture, and he had like 7 of them for sale. Sold 3 of them or something. The comments were saying, yeah, they're all crappy. So anyway, I can't get one like that. If anybody's got a bumper sticker machine and wants to make up one that says, "See the USA in your Chevrolet," I'll buy it from you, or you can send it to me. Okay, so yeah, that was John Wood. Shout out to him. Shout out to Woody, who just commented that he's going to send some cat food, and he can't believe that it's doubled in the last year, because he sent me some about a year ago when these kittens were born, I think. And a few other people did too. I can't think of their names. Sent me some cat food, but that all don't last very long. With 8 kittens and the other mother, and who knows how many more is going to come around. But anyway, yeah, thanks. They'll get fed for a while longer. They've just been eating up my dog food and stale bread. But anyway, okay, I just got it vacuumed out. Fixing to put in some Freon there, and we'll check for some leaks like we did last video. So I'll be back. Okay guys, it's been a couple of days. Give you some updates. I've been messing with the AC. You know, I got the connections there for the high and low side, but then this, it doesn't hook up to nothing. I thought maybe it hooked to a Freon can, but it doesn't fit. So I don't know what the deal is, so I can't even use it. Okay, it's kind of hard to explain. I filled it up with Freon, and oh, so this deal here, I think I showed you, this top comes off. So I took this off the line that was on the other truck. I put it on, put the cap on, charged it up. Of course, can't use the gauges, so I put a can of Freon in there, and I took this off, and it was just blowing, and I kept pushing the valve, and it'd slow down, but it was just really gushing out of there. And had the compressor on to suck it in, and compressor starts making noise. Every time you turn the compressor on, it makes a noise. So anyway, this piece I got off a 97 Blazer I got out there and put it on, and it doesn't leak. And of course, this is the one with the new valve. So then I put some more oil in there, and the compressor seemed to be okay now, but I might have done some damage to it, I don't know. But there was a lot of pressure in there. So when I did that, it starts leaking. It was coming out of here and coming out of here. So I don't know if I just put way too much pressure in there and it started blowing holes everywhere. I don't know. But this is about the third time I've been patching this up around the ends there, because she's just leaking. So I think that's going to be the last stitch effort here. Probably put one more coat around, I think it was around here. It's almost like, well, okay, it probably leaked there because I bent this and everything, but it wasn't leaking before the big deal here. So anyway, that's that. I'll test it probably late today or tomorrow. Went ahead and bled the master cylinder, and then I used this deal here on all the 4-wheel cylinders, and it works pretty good. But what's coming out is fluid with a lot of air, a lot of bubbles. And my brake pedals, I went all the way around a couple of times, and it just seems got so much air in the lines. I don't know. The brake pedal, it stops, but it like goes to the floor almost. So anyway, that's that. So I don't know if I should try bleeding it again or what, but okay. So I'm under here measuring for my skid plate. And if you're new, I left the original LS oil pan on there. In hindsight, I probably should have went ahead and bought the aftermarket. Didn't have to buy an expensive Hollywood. You can get one for like $260 or something like that. But at the time, I was just bombarded before I did the LS swap. Oh, you're gonna need this, you're gonna need that, you're gonna need, everything, and it was going to be thousands and thousands of dollars. You're going to need a wiring harness and a Holly this, and an oil pan, and a pulley relocation kit, and all kinds of crap. And I was like, you know what, I'm just going to put that thing in. If it fits, it's going right in. So that's what I did. So no, I'm not going to take it back out to put on a low profile oil pan. So yeah, someone just commented about Brent from Half-Ass Customs. Yeah, he had a fire there, shop burnt down while he was on vacation down here in Texas. At a car, it's not a swap meet, a car show, Lone Star Roundup or something. Said to give a shout out to him. Yeah, if you don't know him, I watch him every now and then. And what made me think of it is, I watched this little video he had, I don't know, it was a few months ago or something. I didn't quite catch it because I don't follow every video. So he's answering questions, and then somebody asked a question about an LS swap car, but I didn't quite catch which one it was. And he's like, yeah, I don't drive it because, you know, the oil pan, and if I ever get a flat, it's gonna smash the oil pan and all that stuff. So I think he was in the same boat. He must have done a swap, left on the truck oil pan. But yeah, he's right. If you get a blowout, that's why I got new tires on the front. If you get a blowout, this thing's going to be, you know, if you don't pull over right away, that thing's going to drag the ground. So, you know, and this stuff is just like glass. It'll just shatter like glass. So anyway, I'm thinking about doing a skid plate on there. So I've been drawing this up, getting measurements, and this is what I got so far. Got all the measurements. Basically, I got to get real close here. I can't have it hanging down here or nothing, because it's already too low as it is. So I want to have it probably about an inch from the bottom of this, and then coming over here. So we're gonna have it. And you can't just have a piece like that. It's gonna kind of come down, curve, and then go, and probably just stay right towards the back. And then we're gonna have to have some type of brace, I think, from here. I'm just gonna have the plate covering the oil pan, so, you know, from here to here, and then have a brace going to the back so it doesn't fold up and do that. But then I'm worried about if the motor, you know, revving or something, if the motor is moving, I don't want it to be banging against the plate, you know. So anyway, I'm fixing to contact my friend there and see if he can do it, or give me the metal, buy the metal from him and cut it up. And so what I'm thinking is I'll get the metal, cut it, and weld it in with my flux core welder, although it's not going to be strong enough, I don't think. And then just bring it to him and have him arc weld over top of it and get it nice and strong. I'd like to have that on there for peace of mind. So anyway, guys, that's what I got going on. I'm gonna text him there and see if yeah, it'll look like this. Look like this here. And then 2 braces down there. Okay, so I'll be back when I get something done with that, or some more updates. I'll be back. Okay, guys, I got a whole bunch of this metal. So I'm trying to round up pieces that I think I can make it with. I think that's going to go on the cross member. And it's going to be something like that. Just going across the old pan, but I don't have... I need it to be about this long. So, I'm thinking I'm going to weld this to this, and then cut up some of this angle line. And I want it to come out, this is about the length of the oil pan, but I want it just a 1/4 of an inch longer. So I'm going to weld in it, cut off a couple of strips of this, and weld it in here on both sides, and that way I'll cut another piece off and use the piece as a brace, going from like here up to the cross member. And I think that'll work. I don't know, that's pretty thick stuff. This is really thick. But I gotta cut about a 1/4 inch off of this so this can fit a little bit more flush. Anyway, let me get that cut up and tacked in there and fit it up there, and I'll show you what I got going on. Okay, I'll be back. Okay guys, this is what I got so far. This going up on the cross member, and this goes onto the oil pan. I just kind of got it tacked. I want to solidly weld it all the way around on the edges, but that's that. And then I cut these two here, and I'm going to put them I think I'm going to put them underneath. Put them underneath like that and weld them up. There, 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 and along there. On both sides. Anyway, something like that, and then I'll put a brace from here to the cross member here. Anyway, I'll be back. Okay, this is what I got so far, guys. Ended up putting these on the top because there was enough room. So anyway, I'm gonna weld it up a lot better. I just ran out of wire. I gotta put some more wire and weld it up pretty solid. Okay, show you how it fits here. Basically gonna go like that. Okay, so, and yeah, there'll be enough room to change the oil. There's the oil plug right there. And should be enough room to undo the oil filter. So let me weld that up some more. Then we'll have to grind all this down to weld that in, and then figure out how to make some braces from here to here. Okay, I'll be back. Okay guys, I got it set up there with a jack. Put some masking tape where I'm going to weld it. Got to grind it out real good all around them edges, and then this hole here. So I'm going to weld that on there and then figure out some braces or something right like that. Okay, so I'll be back. Okay guys, that's it there. Just a bunch of crappy welds with my flux core welder. Thought about bringing it over to my friends and have Mark weld it, but I don't know. I think that'll probably be good enough. Then I put a little bracket there, one on that side. Now the thing is, the motor's sitting in, it's a little bit more down on this side here. So it's on the inside, it's got about a finger between here and the oil pan. On this side it's almost touching. See if we can, I don't know if you can see in there or not. It's just about right in here. I think the back's okay. But I think I'm gonna leave it. I remember that it's almost touching the cross member here, and it's got a bigger gap there. I don't think it'll be a problem. I just don't know how much the engine's gonna be shaking and stuff. It should be all right with new motor mounts and stuff on there. Yeah, I don't know if I could have moved that up or not. Move the motor mount up higher, but we're gonna take a chance with it like that. It's gotta be better than, I just don't want the motor to hit and crack the oil pan or something. Yeah, I was gonna spray some black paint on it, and I think that'll be it. So I'll be back. Okay guys, there it is, painted black. Fixing to take it off the ramps and charge up the AC. We'll see if it'll hold the charge with no more leaks. I'll be back. Okay guys, let's take a look at what it looks like from the ground level. It's pretty low. Probably another inch or so lower than it was before, but the only way I could really raise it, I think, is to get about an inch taller tires on there. But I don't know. Probably leave it like that, but I hate to hit something. And okay, I just added 2 cans of Freon, and I don't think I hear any leaks. So we'll try that. It's blowing cold right now, so we'll just leave it like that. Well, it's starting to rain out. Okay, well, I guess that'll be all for now. Nikki wants to go for a walk. Nikki, you want to go for a walk? You're such a good girl. You're such a good girl. And puppy, how you doing? Okay guys, I guess that's it for this video. Just a lot of screwing around. Next video, we will do the flame job. So it'll probably be tomorrow. It's like 40 to 60% chance of rain for the next like 4 days. I don't know what's going on. But next video we'll get the flame job. I still haven't opened my bag of flames. But we'll open that up next video. Start sanding it all, laying it out, painting it, clearing everything. Well, clearing the front end and possibly the doors. Okay, so I guess that's it for now. Yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that stuff. And support Brent there from Half-Ass Customs. He's got insurance though, so he's all set. It's just that it's tough because he lost all his tools and everything. He's borrowing some tools and using another garage to work out of. But in the end, he'll have a brand new shop and all the brand new tools and all that stuff. So he'll be all right. But yeah, if you want to support him, go over to his channel and say hi to him or something. Okay, so I guess that's it. We'll see y'all next video. Thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.